Good morning. We are group number 8 for management accounting. Today we'd like to present about the success and failure implementation. So activity-based costing is a method of assigning of indirect costs based on activities carried out. The purpose of ABC implementation is to derive success in business practice and benefit. Besides, it's to determine the effectiveness and functionalities of the organization's goal. Whereas the failure of implementing ABC is affected in large part due to the external factors rather than the implementation process itself. Mainly, it is due to the extreme focus on the model's architecture or design of the appropriate software, where neglecting the behavioral and organizational factors involved in the process. Into the success and failure implementation of ABC companies such as Telecom, Ford, and Bank of China. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muna Atira binti Muhammad Suhaimi. My metric number is 284423. Okay, now I will start with first stories success in ABC implementation. Okay, the introduction of ABC in TM Telecom Malaysia started in 1996 and was initiated by the Finance Division. The manager of the Network Strategic Cost Management Division said that currently ABC has not been implemented in all divisions or departments of the company. ABC is gradually introduced in the company, starting with the Network or Engineering Department, followed by the Marketing Department, and eventually the Support Group Department. Presently, the ABC system is fully implemented in the switching and router access areas of the Network Division, while ABC implementation is still in progress in the international area of the same division. Similarly, the implementation of ABC is still in progress in the Marketing Division and the Human Resource Department. So here is the success in implementation of ABC in Telecom Malaysia. First is reduce wastage and reward time. Second, identify non-valued activities. Third, identify profitable customers. Reduce wastage and reward time. With the adoption of ABC, an activity map or process flow was developed. This in turn facilitated managers in identifying the high cost for particular activities. TM used ABC for product pricing, product output decisions, cost management and reduction, cost budgeting, new product design, customer profitability analysis, performance measurement, cost modeling, and process improvement. ABC is also used for product output decisions. Through the ABC activity map, managers detected that high overtime costs were due to workers starting work only after 4 p.m. Discovering this led to an eventual reduction in costs. Identify non-value added activities. ABC has enabled the company to identify non-value added activities and tasks that were done inefficiently. Such information allowed managers to make more informed decisions. As example, the design stage involved identifying the relevant cost pools. For this, the working committee developed a web-based input via the intranet for TM workers to key in their activities. Initially, there were 500 cost pools identified. After several discussions with related personnel, the number was subsequently reduced to 50. Last but not least, identify profitable customers from unprofitable ones. For example, after the ABC analysis, TM discovered that it was much more efficient and accordingly cheaper to provide services to customers living in apartments as compared to customers living on landed properties.
My name is Karina Zira binti Kamarizamai and my metric number is 2x6428. Now, I will explain about the success story for Ford Company in implementation ABC costing. Ford Motor Company is a well-known company which the main business scope is automotive and mobility part. Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Company, born on July 30th, 1863 in Springswell Township, Motor Company was start incorporated in 1903, which mainly introduced and sell automobiles such as automobile design, vehicles, and truck. In addition, Ford Motor Company is a type of business which involves in manufacturing, mobile car designing, marketing, and servicing a full line of Ford car, trucks, and sport utility vehicles (SUVs). Besides, during that times, Ford Motor Company also provide financial service with the emerging opportunities through Ford Smart Mobility, with the introducing the aim to be leader in autonomous vehicles and try to maximize customer experience. Hence, Ford Motor Credit Company LCC, which is Ford Credit, has established and ready to serve consumers. Based on the report published by Ford Motor Company, they are one of the main factors that motivated the company to implement activity-based costing method, which is ABC, in cost management, which aims to reduce the waste of resources or material during processing period that could affect our financial performance. So, one of the main reasons motivated company to implement ABC costing method because manufacturing industry involve high expenses, especially in production line, and expense in technological. So, by using traditional method with an appropriate allocated cost, has let company identify the loss in profit with certain unnecessary planning, material usage, or even overprocessing. For an example, certain costs increase such as material costs. Since the sales or production volume in automotive industry not really consistent from time to time, it might vary from quarter to quarter and year to year. In other words, the sales and production volume in automotive industry depends on seasoning. Furthermore, over expenses in purchased material or component part are inappropriate act for a company and it led to wastage. Also, sometimes model changeover or new product launches causes company need to absorb the cost to do implementation on product, advertising, and sales promotion. Hence, implementation of ABC method enable company more clearly on all costs and expense since ABC method provided more accuracy result in product or material pricing as compared to traditional method. Next, we should know that the success of company not only depends on the profit results. However, it also takes account on how well in cost control and cost utilized because both of these elements having significant relationship between each other. Meanwhile, after Ford Motor Company used ABC method in cost managerial part, they able to analyze and visual on the cost for each activity. Through analyzing for each of cost pool expense, certain wasteful products or human source can be identified, thus they can take appropriate action, whether eliminated or redefined. In summary, application of ABC method help Ford Motor Company identify non-value added activities and tasks, following help company assign overhead activity costs to specific products and service. Moreover, it also shows that Ford's company is successfully remain competitiveness in the automobile industry.
Hello, my name is Puneswaran Analaki Ramamurthy. My metric number is 288400. Today, I am going to talk about the failure stories in implementation of ABC. First and foremost, no clear business purpose. The ABC project was initiated by the accounting department and a basis ABC model was designed, but no one from the management level or from each individual department showed an interest in the work. People from the accounting department were disappointed and lost their motivation. On the other hand, Employees from each individual department felt confused about ABC. They did not know its purpose, and some guessed that it was a tool to limit their daily spending. Others thought it might help to redesign the work process, while a few believed it will redesign their current department structure. From the view of the general manager, ABC should be an instrument that will increase the transparency in management control. Therefore, no clear business purpose was initially designed for the implementation. The purpose of implementing ABC was to introduce a more effective costing system to BOC. Respondents from the accounting department said. However, the term effective costing system was too general to be followed. All employees had different ideas about ABC. People felt confused and lost interest in ABC. We then felt bored when no one looked at our work. The project stopped at this point. Second point is lack of education or knowledge. The interviews revealed that few employees understood ABC. Despite the accounting department's efforts, one respondent from the corporate banking department revealed that he had heard about ABC but did not understand its key points. Two managers mentioned that they know about ABC, but only one of them could provide details about the system. In the accounting department, accountants learn about ABC from books rather than real experiences. In other words, none showed confidence in building an ABC model that could apply to that branch. The interviews further indicated that employees required systematic education about ABC. 14 out of 18 respondents agreed to study ABC if they were offered a chance. Third, poor ABC model. An accurately designed model is important for ABC implementation. No one could find the original file of the ABC model, but according to feedback from respondents, it was considered too complicated to build and maintain and too complex for managers to understand and act upon. Furthermore, the initial model design by the accounting department was rough and needed further redesigning. Because of the lack of education and knowledge about ABC, however, employees could not provide valuable suggestions about initial model. One line manager described the situation when people were introduced to the ABC model. The system seemed very complicated and I could not understand it. My colleagues had the same feelings. Therefore, we all stayed there but had no comments. Without corresponding benefits, the model soon collapsed.
I will brief to you another three failure of ABC implementation. Here we have lack of participant, resistant to change, and few outsources available. Lack of participant. A pitfall arose when the accounting department undertook the project without gaining senior management support. The rest of the bank saw the project as one done by and for the accounting department, so no one outside the department paid attention to it. As a result, because the accounting department was not able to make decisions about the process and had a limited knowledge about other departments' functions, no action was followed to improve the project. As for example, respondents from the corporate banking department said, "We thought the system should be taken by the accounting department rather than us. We were asked to give suggestions, but everyone was so busy and no one had time to analyze a project which did not belong to them." Resistant to change. The interview results also revealed that managers welcome a new technical costing system but individuals resist new ideas and changes. Managers believe that a new system would increase their control over operating costs. Thus, they encourage it through an ABC presentation about profitability, but they continue to behave just as they had in the past. Individuals prefer the current system, which allow them to use the surplus money available in their department in any way instead of returning it to the general account in order to be counted as part of the bank's annual profit. The last one is few outsources available, where outsourcing was another factor that limited the development of ABC. When the implementation was called off, the bank tried to look for other solutions from outside. Contacts were made with the other banks, but none had relevant experience with ABC implementation. Some employees suggest retaining consulting companies who might have the rich experience to design the system, but the local management consulting companies did not show a sufficient capacity to accept such a project. The developing business support institutions still cannot satisfy the demand of financial sections.
In conclusion, it can be concluded that there's advantages and disadvantages of ABC implementation. There can be so many reasons for the failure, and one of them could be the lack of consistency and implementation of ABC. Success of ABC implementation could be the reason because of top management support and methods are understandable and explainable. And it is also accessible. People take ownership of the system. So this is of the success and failures of ABC implementation. So that's it from our group. Thank you.